Raising a child isn't easy for everyone, and some of them screw up parenting so badly that they end up getting arrested.
She don't know if she's in this world or not. She was driving. She didn't even know she wrecked. She went airborne. I seen her.
Who else was in the car?
The cop just told me.
What the do you mean?
You recognize me?
No.
You don't recognize me? I was here last time when this happened. You remember that?
Yeah.
And your son today was in the street.
They've been screaming and crying.
Yeah, they're playing. They have the windows open. That's what they do.
They're not playing, ma'am.
Right. Well, he looks like he needs some juice or something. He's showing me his cup.
Yeah, I was just about to go get them.
Okay, well, we're getting complaints.
Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. What's going on?
Don't walk towards me like that. I'm in distress.
No, I just didn't want the car to run me.
Please don't call me to a place before you run up on me like that. I'm in distress.
Okay, what's
If you
going
need another help for that, don't do that, please. I'm begging y'all.
What's-
Please don't do that.
Among those who find this challenging, these 5 individuals stand out for their terrible parenting. Chastity Bliss, Misha Scott, Jacob and Yahara, Stephanie Jones, and Christina Coe. What do you think will be the children's fates? Let's begin with Chastity Bliss, who lost control of her vehicle, ultimately crashing into a pole and a tree while driving intoxicated, with her 7- and 5-year-olds in the car.
Worked. I just did a whole.
So where were you coming from today then? Right now, before the crash?
Where you yours come from?
When you were driving on the road, where did you leave from?
The house.
You left your house?
Yeah.
Where were you going?
The Christie's and I'm from the store.
Christie's and then the store?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What happened with the crash? Do you remember it at all?
I turned my head and looked at the girl.
On October 16th, Chastity Bliss killed her 7-year-old child on an Ohio state highway. Yep, that's what happened. The 5-year-old was injured, all because she was intoxicated while driving. The body cam covers the footage of the aftermath of this drugged mother crying over her children. She bluffs about her meth intake and adds that she only had taken a couple of sleeping pills previously. The cops don't abide by the words coming out of someone's mouth, but the sobriety test will tell all.
I just turned my head.
Okay. All right. So you haven't used meth since yesterday then?
Right. Right. I took my sleeping pill last night.
You took your sleeping pill last night?
Yes, I take it every night. Everybody.
All right. Well, I'm going to run you through a few field sobriety tests here.
Okay.
I'm going to check your eyes first. Do the horizontal gaze test here. Okay. And this goes from side to side. You're going to keep your head dead straight. Okay. So the only thing moving here is your eyes, and you're going to track this pin. All right. Do you have any questions about any of that? All right. Can you see the pin just fine? Okay. Also, you can blink if you need to during this test. You don't have to keep your eyes open, okay? All right.
Great thing about my oldest daughter.
Your oldest. And I'm going to ask you to take it from there, all right? It's a pretty simple test. What you're going to do here is you're going to have your feet side by side like you already have them. You're going to have your hands straight down to your side, okay? From there, you're going to look up at the sky with your eyes closed.
I'm gonna fall over later than that.
Okay. Well, I'll catch you if you fall over here, okay? Like I said, with your head back, you don't have to do it yet. I'm going to explain everything to you, then I want you to do it. All right? So, with your hands down to your side, you're going to maintain that straight stance there. You're going to lift your head up so you're looking at the clouds. You're going to close your eyes. All right? With your head back and your eyes closed, you're going to quietly to yourself estimate the passage of 30 seconds. Okay? When you think 30 seconds has passed, you're going to drop your head and tell me to stop timing you. Okay? Do you have any questions about any of that? All right. Like I said, just like this, hands straight down to your side, head up, eyes closed. When I tell you to start, that's when you're going to estimate the passage of 30 seconds, okay? Go ahead and get in the position. I'll tell you to start in just a second. You gotta have your eyes closed. Start now. Okay, are you done? Yeah. How long was that?
Bliss answered all the questions asked by the cop and cooperated with initial sobriety tests. However, she seemed to lose balance halfway through the tests. According to the reports, it said the 7-year-old Reagan Ariana was not only sitting as a passenger, but was also not buckled in with a seatbelt at the time of the accident. Luckily, the 5-year-old was safe with only slight injuries. Bliss also added that she turned her head back for a while since her daughters were arguing, which eventually made her lose control. That reason is not a justification for what she did, in no way. Her uncontrollable screaming, "My babies," multiple times got her nothing, but she was charged with OVI, operating a vehicle impaired, aggravated vehicle manslaughter, and child endangerment.
Anxiety's horrible. I can't do this thing. So I can't do it. Sorry, I mean, it's awful. And I'm freezing now. So I'm not so sure.
Okay, I got one more test here for you, all right? I'm going to explain this one to you as well. This test is going to be your feet together, just like they were for the first test we did, and your hands straight down to your side, okay? From there, it's whatever foot's most comfortable for you. You're going to raise one foot off the ground about 6 inches, all right? You're going to keep a straight leg when you raise that foot. That foot that's off the ground is going to be parallel to the ground, as if you're pointing your toes, like I'm doing here, all right? So with your hands straight down to your side and that foot 6 inches off the ground and parallel to the ground, you're going to look at those toes you have raised, and you're just going to count 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004 out loud until I tell you to stop counting, okay? Do you have any questions about any of that?
No.
All right.
God, it was a boxing too.
I'm going to explain this to you one more time here, okay? Feet together, hands down to your side. With a straight leg, you're going to raise one foot off the ground about 6 inches. You're going to keep that foot parallel to the ground. All right? While you're going to maintain that position, you're going to look at your toes you have off the ground. You're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003, until I tell you to stop counting, okay? Do you have any questions about that? All right. Start that one.
Which one would be best?
It's whatever foot you want. Start it whenever you're ready.
Seven, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 12, 13, 14. It's harder to do it. My balance is not great.
Okay, you can relax.
And I'm shook up on top of it. My kid, that's all I care about. It's just right.
Is there any chance you're pregnant right now?
No.
Not pregnant at all? Okay.
Actually, that time right now, a month.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah.
All right, turn around for me. Do you have any shoulder injuries?
I'll put it out.
Not that you know of? Just wanna...
Palmer can hit the window. My kids go. Don't get hurt.
Actually, face me this way.
Damn, it's cold.
Listen, right now you're under arrest for OVI, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to read you your rights before we go any further. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions. Have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you're unable to pay a lawyer, one will be appointed for you prior to any questioning if you so desire. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You have the right to stop answering questions anytime until you just talk to your lawyer. All right, do you understand your Miranda right? Yeah.
If this sounded too crazy to you, the next story progressively worsens. This 39-year-old woman named Misha Scott intentionally almost ran over her child's foster mom during a child custody conflict. The story begins when she was arrested and sentenced to nearly 5 years in prison, during which she gave away her parental rights and custody of her child to her cousin and his wife. Scott hasn't seen her child in years, and the adoptive parents have been taking care of him. The foster parents were kind enough to let her have a good relationship with her child, but she abused the rights they willingly granted her, leading the story to take a dark turn. Officers were alerted about the situation by the foster father, informing them that there had been a child kidnapped and there had been a conflict with the foster parents.
I'm a mother.
Okay.
First of all. First.
Yes, I understand you're a mother.
Okay, and that's it. And I'm having a hard time co-parenting with my cousin here, of course, because then you bring back, you see, it's just me and my child, you know what I'm saying? So please don't.
Ma'am.
Okay,
Just making sure
we off the talk. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all wanna do this, y'all can just, you know what I mean?
Listen, I've been able to say about 2 sentences here, okay? Because you haven't been able to explain to me or anything. You keep interrupting me.
I already said I'm in distress already and call somebody that can help me.
Okay, explain to me what that means.
That means that the police does not have no control over this situation.
Okay.
On October 1st, the cops spotted Misha. She was in a pickup truck and the foster parents were standing in front of the Target parking lot. When the police asked Misha about the custody situation with her son, she answered that she had to listen to her cousin by all means necessary, according to the court.
This is your son, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how old is he?
5.
5? Okay. Now, explain to me, before anything happened today, what's the custody situation with your son?
The custody situation with my son was that my cousin take care of my son and protect him by all costs until his mother gets out of jail and able to obtain custody herself.
Okay, so there is a court order that's saying this?
No, there was a court order.
There was
a court order is closed.
Okay,
this is a wrap.
Okay, so tell me what the court order originally said.
The court order said for me to listen to my cousin.
Okay.
By all means necessary. I was incarcerated.
You were incarcerated at some point, all right? And because of that, your cousin had custody of your child?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Okay. So, who made that decision? Was it Department of Children? No, who made the decision?
No, I made a decision because I asked the courts, can he go with my cousin? Because I trusted my cousin.
Okay.
With all that the court was asking. The court asked me, did I know anybody? That means if I know you, that means a family member, a friend, a neighbor that I might know, a nice police officer from back in the day you might know, anybody in the world that could come get your baby today.
Okay. So the court gave your cousin custody of your child?
No.
No.
No one has custody of my child. My child's in the system. Meaning he's up for grabs. If I get in trouble, they're going to take him. If he get in trouble, they're going to take him. So no one's right or wrong here.
Okay,
we don't know because we haven't seen no judge.
Let's stop that because obviously we're talking in 2 different languages here.
I understand.
Okay.
She asserted that nobody has custody of my child. My child is in the system. This confused the cops.
I fix him clothes. I buy his food. I got beat up.
Okay, you tell me a bunch of stuff that doesn't really apply, but
I'm just telling you.
No, because I need to figure this out.
Because I'm upset, that's why. So
yeah,
you keep telling me to calm down. You can't keep. That's why I said, can you call somebody that can negotiate all of our situations so we all leave fair, so no one just cause no more commotion.
I'm trying to do that.
This is a hazard.
Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions again. Okay, so where do you live?
I live at 14 Nadu.
Okay, is that your own place or are you staying with someone else?
No, it's a shared living.
Shared living, what does that mean?
Huh?
Explain to me what that means.
Roommate, that means I don't have enough income
Okay,
to
so
live by
you
myself
have-
because
okay.
my cousin gets my income.
So you don't live with your cousin, you
No.
don't live with Okay. Does live with you?
Yeah,
Okay.
back and forth.
Back and forth.
Joint custody.
So you have joint custody with how does that work out? Is there certain days that you're
Yeah.
supposed to have him and he's supposed to have him?
Yeah, we agreed with him. He made up everything. Like, I'm just saying yes because he did me a favor.
Okay.
Let's get an understanding. That's I'm trying to get this understood so y'all don't pick sides.
Is this documented?
Yeah, everything is documented. And that's
So-
why I wanted to have a positive
Do you
conversation.
have a copy of that document?
Listen, I have a copy of certain documents. I don't have all the documents in the world to prove what I'm saying is right. He don't have no documents to saying that he's right. All I did was take the document that the police asked me for.
Okay.
But Misha just listed a long list of things that did not really fit the situation. Her anxiety said it all, indicating that she was doing something wrong. While she was talking about wanting to take her child back, according to the court documentation, the officers confirmed with the Department of Children and Services that the foster parents had full custody and there was no joint custody.
No, I just wait there.
Okay, thank you.
What's going on, Frank?
So they don't have any documentation on it, so I'm going to call DCFS with the information they gave me on the child to see if there's an open case.
Everybody knows their
They
rights
said
and they don't give a
are
fuck.
full
Like,
custody
I give a fuck about
and
my
that,
rights.
she doesn't have custody of him, but they've been letting her see her son because
I
they
don't
said
wanna
that
talk
she's
no
been
more.
doing better. So they gave her permission to see him, but today when they called for her to return the child, she has been kind of evading them, so they had to come here and track her down.
Thank you.
And she's just refusing to get the child. All they want
Oh,
done
so
is to
he,
get
I
the
should
child
have called
back.
kidnapping on here.
Okay.
Okay, oh, we playing the
So, but
kidnapping
is there?
game.
So they're saying that
my
DCSF
son's a
decided
rape
who was
victim.
supposed to. There's no
And
court
he
order
kidnapped the
or.
child.
Sergeant, the one that told me, because they don't have an actual, they don't
have
have
any paperwork or
documentation,
anything?
paperwork on them.
No, I got it
Okay.
ready. We
Sarge
ready
told me
to
to just contact DCFS to see if there's an open case on it already, just to verify.
Okay. So, sir, I'm sorry, you have no paperwork, documentation on you at all? They'll help us.
Wasn't
figure this out?
expecting this.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I just don't have it on me.
Just coming to pick him up as a normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
The officer eventually took the child back and handed him over to the foster parents, stating that they were going to take custody of the child.
Then this is what we're going to do. We're going to take custody of your son.
Yeah.
We're going to go back to the station.
Yeah, and all of us going to wait.
No, your son's going to come with us.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll have to figure out, we'll have to have DCSF come out, create a whole new case, and
Yeah.
start over again.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. There's
That's
no reason.
agreed. Thank you.
Well, no.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or we can.
Go ahead and grab him.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You didn't give me
We're not
another
playing
option.
games.
Bye. You want your stuff, baby?
All right.
Let him. Can he get his stuff, please?
Okay, you want him to go with him?
No.
Well, give me his stuff.
I'm just playing. Where else he gonna go?
We're not
He lives
playing,
with
ma'am.
him.
Aisha, we're not playing games. Sir.
Okay, we'll get
Okay?
his stuff. Let get his stuff. Like, look, this is very disrespectful.
What's his stuff?
He knows his stuff.
Okay.
How this move? He don't have nothing. This man stars my child.
You know what? If you don't give me his
Okay,
stuff, you can keep it.
No. Well, how am I gonna keep it?
The story doesn't end there. Misha drives to the exit but doesn't leave. Instead, she accelerates toward the foster mom, eventually striking her down and nearly missing an officer during her rage driving.
So, you guys got all her information?
Yes, my partner has enough.
Okay.
The incident number is
3189.
DCSF know that.
Whoa! Hey! Hey! 3189.
the incident number is
3189. Whoa! Hey! 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 Whoa! 511 officers help. Shots fired. The target. Partner, where are you? Get in the car. Get in the car.
let DCSF know that
She's
about
sharing
her
out.
rap.
Oh!
Into the curb. Hey guys, made a U-turn coming back at the officers, coming back to Cappy off of, I believe this is Shepherd here.
Oh! Up there. She's gonna go over the thing there. Oh,
it's actually Paso Del
okay,
Mar.
she's out.
TC, into the park here, guys. Hold the frequency control, hold the frequency.
I can't see it. Airbags are open. We're gonna get her, Ralph.
Can't start assisting with the vehicle from Paso Del Mar at Cappy.
Stand by, stand by.
Go ahead. Approach on the side. So we'll rest from. You guys stand by. Stand by. Stand by. Go ahead. Approach team. Go ahead. Stand by. Hey guys, just pull her out and flip her over.
Got it. Let me know when to approach. Go.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Pull her out. Pull her out.
Give me her. Come here. On your stomach.
Hold up. Anybody else in the car?
Misha was charged with 2 attempted murders, assault with a weapon using a vehicle on a police officer, and 1 count of felony evading. Luckily, the mom was only slightly injured. The family was safe and the cops were uninjured during the incident. That just escalated to a strange extent. But here's another story where bad parenting, though not as extreme, still has its consequences. Jacob Kruger and Yajera Tirado, the parents of a 2-year-old boy, were utterly negligent. They were oblivious to their son wandering on the highway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's? Did we find? No.
I just pulled over. I found him. Man, my heart is about to jump out my
They were walking in the road.
Yes, he actually.
Oh, I know where he is. I think I'm pretty sure I know which one. He's from that one right there.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know if
You want to come to me or you good there with her?
The 2-year-old boy was found wandering at 10:30 a.m. Monday by 2 women who were passing by. The boy's dirty diaper and arms covered in bug bites indicated that he had not been given proper attention. The officer, who was on the same way, retrieved the child. But here's the twist. The officer says it was not the first time this had happened. In 2018, Tirado was arrested for child neglect for the first time, according to records from the Volusia County Jail.
Just hang tight for me 1 second and I'll get all your information. Is this where you live? You live here? Do you live here?
Yeah.
That's where you live? How'd you get out? Is this where you came from?
Yeah.
Look at that. We're gonna sit in that car actually. Can you hang tight with him while I pull my car over here and he can sit in the back of my car for a second? Absolutely is.
Come
Here you
here.
go.
Hey, little man.
Thank you.
Oh, you poor little diaper.
That freaking freaked me out.
Absolutely. Let me pull my car in here.
I had to pull over. I had to.
No, absolutely. Where was he walking? He was just walking right here?
Yeah, get ready to walk into the intersection. And I'm just coming from Houston for my doctor's appointment.
Okay.
It freaked me out.
Would you mind giving me a written statement about what exactly what happened? Okay, give me
I
1
definitely
second.
will.
And I know you're working, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible for you.
Thank you.
You know, I don't want to say it's that trailer right there,
Right.
but I was out here for a similar incident, and it was that trailer right there. So I'm going to try to find the mom again.
Same child?
they were younger. They were younger, obviously, at the time, but that's why I'm kind of remembering him. Woo! Boom, push it. Look at that. Where's your mom at? Where's your mom? Where's your mom? Where's your dad? Alright? Hey. You are full of bug bites. Yeah, that's my traffic vest, so I don't get run over by cars, you know?
After a long while, the little boy's mother shows up at the patrol car, and the same officer encounters the same situation with the same child. Upon asking the mother if she recognizes the cop, she answers no, which mildly explains her ignorance on her potential drug usage.
Give me that. Boo. You recognize me?
No.
You don't recognize me? I was here last time when this happened. You remember that? Yeah. And your son today was in the street walking out on US 1, and luckily some nice ladies saw him and stopped before he got smushed by a friggin' car. You know, what were you guys doing in there?
We were just sleeping.
Just sleeping?
Yeah.
Can we get him a new diaper on? His diaper is really soiled.
Jacob says they were just sleeping and were unaware of the situation, and he didn't expect it to come down to this.
Or the grandparents. Step out of the car for me. Come here. Come on. Step out of the car. Put your hands behind your back. I've had enough of this with both of you.
What, so you're arrested?
You both are getting arrested, so get your kid dressed.
For what?
Child neglect.
Why?
Come on. What do you mean, why? Have a seat in the back of my car. I've had enough of you guys. Sit in the back. Get in there.
Please, why?
What do you mean, why? Sit in the back of the car. Slide in the car now.
Sure.
Poor parenting. Add that one to the list. Turn around. Come here. You're next.
For what? Why am I getting arrested?
Child neglect. Put your hands behind your back.
What did I do though?
What did you do? It's what about you didn't do. You didn't watch your kid. Your kid's out on the road. This is a history with you two. I mean, this is just a circus. All I want was the kid to get some clothes and get changed. You guys couldn't even do that.
What do you think I was doing?
Around. That's what you were doing.
I was putting clothes on. This is not fair at all.
It's not fair. Yeah, it's not fair to your son. That's what it's not fair to. Have a seat. They're letting him eat old McDonald's that's like 10 years old. They can't get him clothes. He's walking around with his glass everywhere. You know, this is just ridiculous. My patience is...
Irrespective of their condition and regrets, they got arrested by the cop and charged with child negligence. Still on the subject of taking care of children, the next case involves parents torturing their child by not feeding them enough and letting the poor child starve to death. Yes, it is truly as extreme as it sounds. In March 2022, the police received a call from the parents informing them that they found their son cold and lifeless in his room. This doesn't mean the parents are not responsible for this incident. Navin Jones, an 8-year-old boy, was found beaten and starved at his home. He later unfortunately died at the hospital. The little boy was merely 30 pounds and covered with urine and feces when he was found in a locked room. Additionally, he was also subjected to physical abuse, as per evidence found on his body, arms, and legs.
So long story short, last night, 8 p.m., kid was put to bed by mom. She's been up. No one's checked on him since she called at like 2, whenever this came in, 2, whatever. She called for him, didn't hear from him, went upstairs, didn't hear from him, went in his room, unresponsive, cold. She puts him in the bathtub because he's cold. Maybe that'll help. And then calls us.
As body camera video explains, first responders arrived to the Peoria home last year to find the 8-year-old boy unresponsive.
According to reports, there was a note found on Navin's bedroom door that read, "Don't give Navin any food or drink. Do not let him out of the room. He has what he needs until I wake up." It was also said that a rope was used to keep his door shut.
He was last seen at 8 p.m. when he went to bed. She's been up for a while. Dad left at 6 a.m., didn't check on him, took the other son to work with him. She went to go check on him a little bit ago before she called for him. He didn't answer.
She's been gone all day?
No, she's been here, I'm sorry. she's been here.
But he's just been in his bedroom or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
She called for him, didn't hear anything, so she went to go check on him. Went in the room. He was unresponsive, cold to the touch. So because he was cold, she put him in the bathtub, tried to warm him up. And the guy with the blue shirt on is a coworker who came with Dad. Their other son lives here as well, but Dad took the other son to work with him, and he is still at work, to my understanding. I haven't confirmed that. Jake and I had a standby with them and Dad's mom last year. Or Nate. And she went on vacation for a couple of weeks. Well,
So
she
now
left
he's
the kids
here.
with them.
Homeboy
She came back to
16
get the kids. It was some dispute of, we've had him, you haven't been here, blah, blah, blah.
One boy 16
Jake has a report in there, he documented all of that. She's trying to tell me today that Grandma wanted nothing to do with the kids, but that's not
All right.
the case
Well,
that I know. So.
The reports also mentioned the parents let the boy starve so much that he appeared wildly malnourished.
Oh my god.
Do you guys have time? Just call him
The cop just told me.
What the do you mean?
They cannot resuscitate him. That's what the I mean.
Are the parents good actors, or do they deeply regret their actions? The mother cries as if the consequences were not expected. But looking at the state of this poor child, you know that she knew that this was happening. His mother, Stephanie Jones, faces at least 20 years in prison, and his father faces a lifetime in prison for being charged with first-degree murder. Is this a terrible parenting trend? Because here is another case where this mother did not even care to feed her child. Concluding the list of the most horrible parents of all time, here is the final case. The cops were called over to 1745 County Road in Bunnell after the neighbors reported hearing children screaming from a nearby house. The FCSO deputies only discovered the reason behind the children's screams, which sounded more like cries for help.
Is that someone passed out on the ground right there?
Supposed to be alone with the kids right now after my surgery.
Are they both your children?
Yes.
Yeah.
As the officers approached the house, the screams of the children were just getting louder. But like any other terrible parent, upon knocking on the door and inquiring about the situation, the mother, Christina Coe, appeared clueless. The officer mentions that this has not been the first time, and they hear the loud screams multiple times throughout the week.
Hello.
Are you guys looking for someone?
Yeah, you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you the mother of these children here?
Yeah, what's up?
They've been screaming and crying?
Yeah, they're playing. They have the windows open. That's what they do.
They're not playing, ma'am.
Right, well, he looks like he needs some juice or something. He's showing me his cup.
Yeah, I was just about to go get them.
Okay, well, we're getting complaints that they feel like there's children in distress over there.
Yeah, they're very loud and they scream a lot.
Yeah, it's called a kid.
Yeah. They scream a lot and they're very,
How old are they?
almost 2 and 3. They're very
Is anybody supervising them?
Yeah, I was just in there. Like, I was just in there getting them stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I have my other daughter in the
So
other
there's
room.
like 10,000 choking hazards in there that they're locked in that room and nobody's in there supervising them? As they're screaming for the whole neighborhood to call us?
Is that bright in our eyes?
And this apparently has not been the first time from all your neighbors calling in, saying that they hear this multiple times throughout the week. Do you have an ID with you?
It's in my room.
When was the last time you even changed their diapers? As it's sagging there, probably full.
They had a ton of juice, and it was probably an hour and a half ago that I changed their diapers.
Does this seem to be a safe environment for your children?
Yeah, it's completely safe. It's just, they're very, very loud and vocal. And since both of the windows are opened,
This is a safe environment, huh?
we're still cleaning it out. Their uncles and aunt just left, and they trashed the place. So,
I'm not enthused so far, to be honest with you.
neither am I.
You notice the cockroaches on the walls?
The cop questioned Ko if the children were taken good care of and given a bath that day. She says she gave them a bath at the neighbors, but the children appeared unkempt and diapers had not been changed for a long time.
Do you want to explain or?
Sure. So based on our findings tonight, okay, we do have probable cause to make the arrest on both of you. Okay? It's just not fair to what's happening with these kids. All right, so both of y'all are going to be going to jail tonight for child neglect. Okay, DCF has obviously custody of the kids, and they're going to be staying with your sister, cousin. Is that what it is? Hopefully you guys are able to get out tomorrow. You can get back to your baby.
Yeah, with what? We have no money. I have no family.
I understand, but we have probable cause to make the arrest. Okay?
We don't tolerate this. All right. The conditions they're in is unsafe for them, in general. Completely unsatisfactory.
If I leave my wallet and my ID and stuff with my mother and my children.
You're gonna probably want your wallet and your ID when you go. Okay. All right, go ahead. Put your hands behind your back, please. Put your palms together, just like you're praying.
Palms together. Palms together, like you're praying.
I know you're upset about your kids, but you hitting your head against that glass is not going to do anything. You have 3 little ones that care about you, that are waiting for you.
Yeah.
So let's just get this over with. Okay, we're going to go get you cleared at the hospital. If you don't want to get any treatment or anything, you'll just have to tell them that.
I don't want to go to the hospital.
But we have...
There, you just tell them that you don't want to see them, and they'll just fill out a piece of paper, and we leave. But according to our policy, because you just had
I'll fill it out now. I don't want to go there at all. I hate Advent. They treat me like shit.
Okay, perfectly fine. It's not your decision, it's ours, okay? Our policy states you're going to have to go. If you sign out AMA, that's not a problem. You don't even have to get out of the car. That's not a problem, okay? At the end of the day, this is what is happening. I'm very sorry if you don't want to tell you that, but there's no decision here. There's no choice to be made. This is what's happening. Please do not hit your head against my partition. All it's going to do is hurt and damage my car, okay?
I don't care if it hurts.
Do you have any questions, comments, or concerns at this point in time?
No.
Great. Close the door. Let's go.
She was subsequently arrested for neglecting her 3 little ones and was taken to the hospital due to hitting her head on a glass. Well, it's a little too late for her to repent now. Some people don't quite realize that their actions have severe consequences. It's often overlooked that the decisions parents make, whether it's abandoning, abusing, or neglecting a child, can lead to various outcomes, all while the child's future is at stake. Yet, despite the negativity, these parents can positively contribute to society by writing and selling books on how not to parent. Being aware of one's mental state and position is vital, especially as a parent. However, many fail to recognize the potential consequences of their actions. So, that will be all for today's video. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you have come across stories like these, let us know in the comments below. Also, consider subscribing to watch more videos just like this one.